My name is Robert Czibi. I am a Roma visual artist. I migrated from Hungary to London in 2010. I started painting in the early 90s. I was joining to an open studio art foundation in Budapest and studied there for several years. During the years, I developed my artistic hand through my practice of using different art materials. Nowadays, I'm using watercolor paint to express myself, and my current interests include image transfer and collage techniques. As an artist, the topic of Roma has been always a great interest to me, so I'm eager to get involved in projects against exclusion and stereotypes. I was always inspired by my own culture and I wanted to introduce it to others, using my art as a tool to communicate to non-Roma people. In London since 2015, I'm collaborating with UCI University. It gives me a great opportunity as a Roma artist to participate in the UCI Festival of Culture and create exhibitions of Roma people and heritage, exploring topics like migration and sense of belonging. Also, what does it mean being a Roma in the 21st century? It helped me to make aware of the public about what matters to us and how we live our life or how we celebrate. In the last 2 years, I have been involved in a program for international students at UCL Summer University, where I had a couple of sessions of creating collage images of being inspired by poems and stories written by Roma writers. Through this exciting interpretation, using literature to create an image, we explored Roma culture and identity and how we can relate to each other as a human being. The results has been exhibited and celebrated at the university. I wanted to connect to the Roma community in London, so I approached the Roma Support Group, which is one of the biggest charity for supporting and holding Roma people together. This community gives me a lot of inspirations for my art and opportunities for representation. I provide illustrations to materials produced by the Roma Support Group. Also, during my volunteering, I'm learning about our history and how our community works. Many of these factors leave an impact on my art of what to reflect and represent. All those values and traditions which are important to the community are part of our identification. The society needs to recognize of these true components and the values of Roma culture against stereotypes. In this difficult time during the pandemic in my life, everything has slowed down and got a new rhythm. I felt much less intensity around me, so I wanted to go deeper to my inner thoughts. I let myself to learn more about the Roma genocide during the Second World War, as it is a section of the Roma Oral History project I've been contributed to. This time, one of the last Holocaust survivor, Raymond Graham's life gives me knowledge and inspiration. I painted a tribute to this Roma hero who escaped many times from the concentration camps and took part in the resistance movement action. He recently passed away at the age of 94. My artwork of him currently has been noticed by Roma activists on the social media, and they started to approach me with recognition and further collaborations. I'm proud to be a Roma man. One of my creations is my own fingerprint, colored like the Romani flag with a wheel in the middle. This unique pattern on the Romani flag fully represents my identity. I'm fascinated about the Roma history and culture. Roma people makes one of the best music in the world. They are outstanding dancers, beautiful crafters, excellent entertainers, always contained with lots of passion and they have a great connection with spirituality and divination. Also, Roma people have an amazing trading skill. These are some of our advantages. My message to other Roma fellows is, if you are an artist, your culture is always there for ideas and inspiration. That's the one how you express yourself at first.